The Eastern Pacific finally has its first named hurricane of the 2019 season, Hurricane Alvin. Tropical waves have been weak recently, but the wave that formed into Tropical Depression 1E and then Alvin was more robust. The window of time that Alvin will remain robust and at hurricane status is likely to be short. Alvin's track northwestward will bring the system into much cooler waters, quickly weakening the system to a tropical storm by Friday evening. Newly upgraded Hurricane Alvin is centered near latitude 17.4 degrees north and longitude 115.4 degrees west. At 0300 UTC, Alvin is about 520 miles southwest of the southern tip of Baja California, moving northwest at 16 miles per hour or 14 knots. Estimated minimum central pressure is 992 millibars or hectopascals. Maximum sustained wind speed is 75 miles per hour or 65 knots, with higher wind gusts of 92 miles per hour or 80 knots. Scattered to numerous strong convection is within 45 nautical miles of the center. The small central circulation of Alvin has become better organized this evening and strengthened into a hurricane. However, this is expected to be short-lived, as Alvin is expected to move northwest and weaken very slowly through Friday morning, and then more significantly Friday afternoon through Saturday as Alvin heads into cooler water and higher vertical wind shear, which is unfavorable for intensification. Alvin is expected to become a remnant low by Saturday night. If you notice on the map, there is a yellow X to the southeast of Alvin. This is the start of yet another system gearing up as Alvin dissipates. The environmental conditions are favorable, 10 to 15 knot low vertical wind shear with sea surface temperatures of 29 to 30 degrees Celsius, which is much warmer and favorable for intensification. The tropical wave is analyzed north of latitude 3 degrees north and longitude 95 degrees west, moving west about 15 knots. An area of low pressure is expected to develop from this tropical wave that moves westward after crossing Central America over the next couple of days. And a tropical depression could form by late this weekend or early next week while the system moves westward to west-northwestward well away from the coast of Mexico. This very well could be our next storm, Barbara. Formation chance through 48 hours, low 10%. Formation chance through the next 5 days, medium 60%. Ongoing weak El Niño conditions may help to spur on development in the Eastern Pacific with warmer than average waters closer to Hawaii. HVM meteorologists will continue to track this storm. Meanwhile, further to the east, over the Atlantic basin, conditions are likely to remain unfavorable for tropical depression and storm formation this week. Strong wind shear, as well as a vast amount of dry and dusty air, is present over the majority of the prime development areas over the Atlantic. Ongoing weak El Niño conditions are likely to somewhat inhibit tropical storm formation over the Atlantic, but may help to spur on development in the Eastern Pacific. Statistically, 80% of the hurricanes occur August through October. HVN will be posting videos on a regular basis as the hurricane season ramps up. The HVN meteorologists are continually tracking low-pressure areas based on satellite imagery, weather observations, radar, and meteorological analysis. So please click on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner and bell for notification of new video updates.